make on you guys when the other team's making every free throw pretty much when they get to the line?
I was watching the Alabama game, and I kind of restrict my social media usage during the season. I did not know when I was watching the game that they were 31 to 31. So, I'm studying the game, and I'm like, hey, they made a lot of free throws. And when I initially watch a game, I don't ever like to look at the stats, so I pay more attention. So I started keeping up with it. I think they're number one in the country in free throw percentage in 2020. I'm fairly certain that's a fact. And the number 5 was so on our game charts when I'm filling out the personnel stuff and I'm looking at the cumulative stats. I don't think number 5 has missed a free throw all year, right? He was 68 to 68 entering tonight.
He's 12 to 12.
Yeah, remarkable.
The last couple seconds there, the charge against Drew Smith and the foul on Javon Pickett that fouled him out. What was your angle on those two calls?
I remember the charge. And when did number 4 foul?
Right after that, on the next possession.
On your bench.
Yeah. Just because of how we play, how they play, I think coaches' teams, everywhere he's been, take on his persona as much as any team in the country. He is, in my opinion, as good of an example of a coach in any sport in college as there is. And they're going to fight. Nothing's going to be easy. They're going to steal any ball that's passed inside the paint. And we knew it would be a struggle for us to break the shell of their gaps. I thought we fought a lot harder in the second half, but as the second half was transpiring, it kind of felt like it was going to be a 1 or 2 possession game.
What was your take on that final play and how you defended? Just kind
Well,
of
awful. I just watched it. Great play. I think that's an old Brad Stevens play that he would run sideline out of bounds. Great play. We did a really poor job defensively. Having said that, not to be negative towards our kids, it's the first time we've been in that position since we've been here. So, great look, great play, great execution.
what was coming in the game? What were some of your keys defensively you thought you needed to do to have success against Missouri?
Yes, sir. The last 2 games that we played last week, because of how our defense is designed, we want to force teams to shoot a lot of threes. And so one of the key statistics for us is the type of contest on those attempts. And our numbers were the worst they've been all year. And because we hope that we force a high number of threes, it typically means that on the weak side glass, the opponent is going to have us outnumbered. Because we're working so hard to try to keep it out of the paint, and it's a little different than how coach does things. But keep it out of the paint, keep it out of the paint. You have to shoot the 3, and now potentially we might be in some level of rotation to get the contest on your 3. And so now when you shoot it, if you miss it on the weak side, your team has more guys than we do. And so those 2 things are what we focused on in preparation for this game. We struggle finishing the possession with a defensive rebound. And against South Carolina, we only rebounded 55%, and against LSU is like 54%. Those numbers are hard to overcome, particularly if you're contesting the shot in a poor manner. So those were the two things that we were focusing on, not necessarily Missouri specific, more specific to what we have to do.